This isn't about zombies. It's not about the aliens. It's not about this thing. It's about characters within this world that has this added pressure. These things just allow for this external pressure to be applied onto these characters, and we want to do what Naughty Dog does best, which is character-driven games, character-driven, motivated gameplay.
I mean, a big question is probably why is Naughty Dog going into this genre? Why, when there are so many games in this genre, are we now going into it? And it's because we feel nobody's doing it justice. There's a lot of fun games out there. There's a lot of campy takes on the post-apocalyptic genre. But if you look at film, if you look at novels, if you look at comics, these stories are some of the best character studies that we've ever seen. Right? We look at something like 28 Days Later. It's all about those characters. It's not about the infected running. It's about these characters going on a journey and changing over that course of the journey. We look at something like Children of Men, which is kind of in a similar genre. It's about a man that's redeeming himself. And we could go on and on this genre, like Walking Dead, the comic book. It's about the characters. It's not about the zombies. But you can't find any example in games where somebody has really utilized this genre to what it's really good at, which is applying pressure on characters and forcing them to make really difficult decisions. So for us, this is a story of Joel and Ellie more than the infected or more than even the world. But those things are important to then give them the opportunity to make these really difficult choices.
And what we're going to do is walk you through some of the steps. Like, we have a game here, yet you're not seeing it. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the trailer and sort of the iterative process we have at Naughty Dog. It's the same as making a game. We iterate on what we want to get across for our very first announcement of this title, The Last of Us, and what it takes for us internally to come up with the ideas, the overall structure, the choices of cameras, etc. And we hope to give you a better idea of the game if you start interpreting or reading into some of the things that happen inside of the trailer. So
a character-driven story starts with characters, right? And for us, it was about what is an interesting relationship that we could see in this genre, see even in games. So additions for us are very important in that, we're not trying to find a big celebrity that's going to stick their name on the project. We're just trying to find people who are good fit, who could just slip into these characters. So this was a scene that was written just for casting. This doesn't take place anywhere in the game. Don't pay too much attention to the specifics of what they're saying. For us, it was important to see the relation between the actors.
This scene is written specifically to try to get certain changes in emotions and relationships.
In a game, we would take much longer to get these kind of changes, but this was important for us to see how the tone can shift and they could still play off of each other.
Shit! Joel? Oh, shit! Man, I shot the hell out of that thing, huh?
You sure did. Oh.
He was gonna kill you.
He wasn't gonna kiss me.
I've seen you kill 100 of those things and nothing. I feel sick.
Why didn't you hang back?
I'm glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off.
You know what? No, not helpful. How about, hey Ellie, it was either him or me, thanks for saving my ass? I don't know, you got anything like that for me, Joel?
You know what your problem is? You gotta work up to a rifle like this. Need something smaller.
Well, I don't know. What about what you said?
I changed my mind. Here, go ahead. Now, can't be scared of it. Don't be too overconfident either. There, the TV will work. Go ahead and hold her up with both hands. All right. Now, take a deep breath. And just squeeze. Oh, no.
Okay. Hey. Oh.
That's all she wrote.
I guess that's one way to bond.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Haha, very funny.
Hey.
Okay, I hear it. Hey, we're supposed to leave me behind again.
Ellie, get over here.
Come here.
Well?
Take a look.
Oh. we go down there?
Oh, why don't you just let me hang on to that for you? Come on. Wait. Just so you know, it was either me or him.
You're welcome.
So you could see, we loved the way those two actors played off each other. I mean, at that point, we had already cast Ashley as Ellie, and that was actually Troy. It was Joel's audition. And when we saw it, we were like, yes, this is our cast. These are our two main characters. And then once we had them, we started talking. You know, we put the rest of the story together, and we started talking about the reveal. What do we want to show with our first trailer? So we actually came up with a list of everything we wanted to convey. The topmost item on that list was Joel and Ellie showing off their relationship, and we started putting a quick animatic of what the trailer is going to be.
It starts off with this idea of like, what's the game? What do we want to tease? You know, how do we want to reveal these things? We don't have a lot of time. We have a restricted amount of time that we can do any of this stuff with. And then that one added element.
We'll show. So this is the version now with the actors involved.
So what this is now we're getting into iterations. Just like Naughty Dog games and everything else, it's all about iteration and collaboration amongst all the departments, etc.
And you also saw in the last trailer, Elena's filling in for Ellie. So as we're putting this together, we're actually trying to figure out the look of the characters, and we're trying to throw them in the trailer. And this is like version. This is probably like version 20 or who knows.
Shit. He's been called a violent thug, a brutal killer, and a torturer. Me? He's just Joel to me. Hey,
There you are. You okay?
better than that guy.
Search him. and take care of his buddy, and then we quit this place.
You know, back in his day, you weren't afraid of being hunted by other people. And it wasn't normal for a girl to be scavenging the dead. And you sure as shit didn't have to worry about that.
Run!
So that came much closer, right? We started having a better understanding of who the characters are. Actually, there's a lot of VO that we cut almost all of it out because we felt the trailer conveyed everything that Ellie was saying. So again, iteration, this is how we iterate on our storytelling. We just cut it down to the bare minimum that it needs. One thing that's missing there, I don't know if you've noticed, is that we don't have the stabbing. Ellie doesn't have a knife. She doesn't stab the thing in the back. So when we captured this months ago, and we kept iterating on the game, we got a better idea of who Ellie is, and coincidentally at the same time we're capturing a cutscene with Ashley. And there was a moment where she said, actually, I feel like Ellie wouldn't behave this way. She would do something different. Which was kind of like this rush of insight of, actually we thought of Ellie differently. Like we thought she was one thing and turned out to be something else, and we weren't conveying her properly in the trailer. So we actually went and recaptured the trailer in order to get the knife moment, which gives you a better idea of who Ellie is in this world. So let's just jump to the full trailer and see the...
Hey.
There you are. You okay?
Better than that guy.
Search him. I'm gonna take care of his buddy, and then we quit this place.
Bingo.
Ellie, come on. Go.
This is our routine. Day and night, all we do is survive. It never lets up. He tells me how these streets were crowded with people just going about their lives. Must have been nice.